So in summary, PTTEP came up with a strategy that by looking at the environment, business environment, the culture, and also the climate change. So we came up with three things: drive E&P value, decarbonize, and diversify. So decarbonize will be the main thing to drive our net zero target. We look at our net zero target, we already commit by 2050 we will be net zero. Along the way we have to reduce our greenhouse gas emission. We already implement the methane detection, we reduce methane. We will continue to reduce the carbon emission. By 2040 we should be somewhere lower than what we are doing now, and we will get to net zero by 2050. The program of doing EP net zero is our clear program. It's very clear on how we're going to move into net zero. E stands for exploration, but we explore for lower carbon, and P stands for production, but we do P in production and planet in balance. So that would be our EP net zero target by 2050. Indeed. The energy security means quality of life, that's what I said. So we do need to have the security of the energy at the affordable price. So when we look at it globally, today the whole world using about 250 million barrels of oil equivalent, 100 coming from crude oil that we produce around the world, and about 70 million barrels of that oil equivalent coming from natural gas. But remaining 80 is coming from coal. So when we look at it, fossil fuel, the industry has been for 100 years, and now we have to make it cleaner. And renewables will come to replace certain part of that 250 million barrels of oil that we use. But renewables will take time and also cost. It can be very costly to do renewables everywhere in the world, because the existing infrastructure that we have still can continue producing with natural gas and crude oil as we need it. But it will change over a period of time because the world is more concerning on the global warming. So more and more renewables will come up, reducing the using of the fossil fuel. But I do not believe that the whole world will be able to replace by renewables only. It will be some form of the new form of energy that come up to replace oil and gas. In terms of sustainability, we need to continue producing the energy that meets the demand of the market and the human life. But doing that, as I said, we're trying to make our energy cleaner. But not only that, we also expand into our using the innovation we have. Recently, we have the technology that's using drones to inspect, measure the absorption of the forest that take the carbon. So we do carbon detection, we do carbon absorption. We try to do everything to balance the energy that we produce with the carbon emission. But the clear target for a company to be able to be sustained is to continue producing the energy that people need in a cleaner form. The net zero target for Thailand is a big challenge. It's very big because by 2065 we need to go to net zero. Today the country emits carbon dioxide or carbon emission about 320 million tons per year. So in our operation it's only a small fraction. We have transportation, we have heavy industry, we have electrification that emit more of the carbon. So to go to 2065, Thailand has a roadmap, and we will pay part of that roadmap. We have to contribute to the success of the roadmap. By 2050, we need to implement carbon capture storage in the Gulf of Thailand to be able to take about 40 million tons of carbon dioxide from the whole country to store. That will contribute into the 320 million tons that we need to reduce. So it's a big challenge. At the moment, we're doing everything we can in our operation, but to expand into the countrywide, we need some support from the government, we need support from public to say that carbon can be stored and can be kept underground. So we have the roadmap to work along with that. At the moment, PTTEP operates about 17 provinces around the coast, around the Gulf of Thailand. And we play important role into the social responsibility. We do all kinds of things that we can try to help that the community can be with a better quality of life. So we support local people. We implement the program. Our key CSR program, four main things that we look at CSR. One is of course, on the environment. Second is on the social needs. Third is on education. And the last one that we look at is our culture, our religion, to support the heart of Thailand. So we will continue to do the CSR program along the provinces that we operate, and we will be working along with the local people to meet the target. But everything come up with a clear target to go to net zero, carbon emission and so on. For sustainability, we're looking at our EP net zero target, that we think that once the company can reach the EP net zero, we can sustain our company, our business. But the business will be in the transition. At the moment, most of our, almost 100% of our operation is still be with the fossil fuel. But the fossil fuel that we're looking at is natural gas, to make the gas cleaner. Along the way, when we do decarbonize, we try to make the gas cleaner, we help into the net zero target for country and for the company. But as I said before, that diversify is one of a very important target we're looking at. We will diversify into new form of business. But the new form of business will be with the energy. We like to call ourselves, we'll be part of the upstream of the energy in any form. Today we're doing natural gas. In the future, we may be part of the renewables, but renewables can go into a new form of energy, can be hydrogen, can be whatever that new form of energy use with low carbon footprint. That's what we believe that we can sustain our company.